Are you thinking of moving to the Denver, Colorado metro area and wondering, what does $1 million buy out there? Well, that's exactly what we're going to talk about today. I'm going to show you 4 homes that are priced between $1 and $1.1 million on the west side and the south side of town. So stick around. You're going to want to check out these properties, and I'm going to do a map tour to show you where they sit in relation to other parts of the metro area that might interest you if you're moving here from out of the area. Thanks so much for coming to my channel. I'm Kathy Hansen, a local area realtor, and I'm also a suburban mom. Now, I've been in real estate sales full-time for 10 years here in the metro area, and I've raised my kids in the suburbs, and they've attended 3 different high schools. 3 different kids attended 3 different high schools. So I have a pretty good grasp on our suburban living and what life is like out here. And today I'm excited to show you what does $1 million buy in the Denver metro area. Now, I know $1 million doesn't go as far as it used to, and it even sounds like a big number, but it doesn't go quite as far. So keep in mind, I'm filming this May 19th, 2023, and our average sales price of a home in April of 2023 was $669,000. So let's go take a look. What does $1 million buy you here in the Denver metro area? Okay, we are going to see 4 properties in the Denver metro area that are all priced between $1 million and $1.1 million. Now, these properties are all located on either the west or the south side of the Denver metro area. But this should give you a pretty good idea of what $1 million will buy you in the metro area on the west side of town. Now, this first property is in Denver. It's a Denver address. It is in Sloan's Lake, and Sloan's Lake is one of the most desirable neighborhoods in Denver. This property is listed at $1.1 million, and it was built in 1902. So you're going to see some really cool architecture with this one and tons of character. Now, this property is 3,270 square feet total. That's 2,297 square feet on the main floor and upstairs, and it has 973 square feet unfinished in the basement. Now, this one you'll see has a really large kitchen, especially for a home built in 1902. So this property probably had an addition and obviously has been remodeled. You'll see the gorgeous granite counters and the stainless steel appliances. And this one has a separate dining room as well, which is really great. This one is 3 bedrooms and 3 bathrooms. It's got a master bathroom, which is awesome. In 1902, obviously they didn't build master bathrooms then, so the properties that do have them, they've been remodeled. And it's got some really great skylights too. Check that one out. This also has a newer 2-car detached garage, and it's got a really great yard. It sits on a 6,400 square foot lot, and it's just blocks away from Sloan's Lake. You'll see that here. So there's Sloan's Lake. This red arrow is pointing right to the house here, so it's just a couple blocks away. Now, Sloan's Lake, there's a walking path all around it. It's about 2.6 miles around the lake. You can take non-motorized boats on Sloan Lake. I think you can even rent the pedal boards that you pedal yourself, or take stand-up paddle boards, things like that. It is in one of the desirable neighborhoods, one of the most desirable neighborhoods in Denver. And then right here on the west side of Sloan's Lake is Edgewater. And Edgewater has a really cool small downtown area that's got a brewery and a couple bars and restaurants. So a fun place to go hang out for an afternoon or evening, or to go catch a game or something like that. This next property is in Littleton. Now, this is in the Sterling Ranch neighborhood. And this one was built in 2020. Check out that front porch. I just love it. Now, Sterling Ranch is a brand new master planned community. When it's all complete, there's going to be about 12,000 homes there in Sterling Ranch. Now, this property is 3,858 square feet total. It's got 21 square feet on the main floor and upstairs, and about 1,337 in the basement, and the basement is finished on this one. This one is a 4-bed, 4-bath home, and it has a 3-car garage. Check out this outdoor fireplace. I love that. 3-car garage, it's tandem, so it looks like a 2, but it's really 2 cars deep on one side. This one sits on a lot that's 8,300 square feet. And with being part of Sterling Ranch, you also have the amenities of Sterling Ranch. So there's pools and clubhouse, fitness center, and then you have the hub. And the hub is one of those spots where there's like a coffee shop and there's a brewery there, and there's, I think, a dentist there and an eye doctor and some things that you will use in your everyday life and you don't even necessarily need to leave the neighborhood for. This property is listed at $1.1 million, if I hadn't said that already. Here's the basement with a wet bar. And there it is from an aerial view. That's the clubhouse and swimming pool. And here's where the home sits. So all of this out here is also, I believe they're going to be building on all of this. Like I said, it's going to be 12,000 homes once it's complete out there. You've got a park pretty close. Now this third property is in Lone Tree, and I'm going to do a map tour once we get through these 4 homes so you can see where they're located on the map and how close they are to different things in the metro area. Now this property is listed at $1,099,100, and this one's in Lone Tree. It was built in 1996. It's 4,149 square feet. That's total square footage. 2,916 square feet on the main floor and upstairs, and 1,233 square feet in the basement, and the basement is mostly finished on this one. It also has an attached 3-car garage, and this one sits on an 8,500 square foot lot. It was built in 1996. I don't know if I said that. Now Lone Tree, it's pretty centrally located. You can get to downtown Denver pretty quick. You can get down to Colorado Springs if you need to, because it sits right off of I-25, which again, I'll show you on the map. But this property sits on a corner lot, and it's in a gated community as well. Now this community, they have a community pool, tennis courts, pickleball courts, there's trails there, and I believe they do like lots of family events and things like that. And this last property is in Morrison, Colorado. Now this one's located in Willow Springs. In Willow Springs, what's great about this neighborhood is you feel like you're away from it all, but yet you're really only 5 to 10 minutes away from grocery stores and shopping and schools and things like that. But this is at the very base of the foothills. Now this property, it's an attached home, so it does share one wall with the unit next door. This one is listed at $1,049,970. And this one was built in 2000. Now it's 3,681 square feet. Again, main floor, or no, I'm sorry, that's total square footage. 3,681 total square footage. It's 2,103 square feet. That's the main floor and upstairs. And 1,578 in the basement. And the basement on this one is finished. This is a 4-bedroom, 4-bathroom home. Now this neighborhood, there's, some of them have fences around their properties and yards, but a lot of them don't, because there's just so much open space in this area, and you get a lot of wildlife because you're at the base of the foothills. This one sits on a 4,300 square foot lot. So here's where I was showing you. Like there's really no fences around. Some houses have them. There is a golf course out here as well. And this one has a 2-car garage. So here's some of the amenities in the Willow Springs neighborhood. You'll see you get some views of Red Rocks. I don't necessarily mean from this house, but definitely in the neighborhood. Golf course. And there it is. Okay, here's our map of the area. So I'm going to point out these little greenhouses are the properties that we just looked at. So here is the one in Denver, property number 1. Here's the one in Littleton, property number 2. Property number 3 in Lone Tree here, and then Morrison, number 4 there. So you can see from all of them, let me draw a little bit here. So definitely from Morrison, you can get out to, I want to show you out to the airport. You would take from either one of these two properties, you would take C470 all the way out and around, and the airport's right there. You're probably looking at a 45 minute drive. The thing to note though is that this part of C470, that's all toll road. So if you didn't want to pay the toll road and you were coming from these two properties or this one up here in Denver, well, then you're going to take C470, you're going to go up through I-25, through Denver, out, oops, I missed it, out I-70 and right up to the airport that way. And you can miss all the toll roads if you take that route. Now, again, from both of these two properties here, you're looking at a 45-minute drive to the airport. From this one that I showed you on the west side of Denver in Sloan's Lake, you're probably looking at a 30 minute drive out to the airport, because this one you're going to hop right on the freeway this way and just head right out I-70. So again, all of these times are just depending on the day and traffic. Now this one in Morrison, so it sits on the outside ring of C470. And if you notice, C470 makes a circle all the way around. This is I-70 here, but makes a circle all the way around the Denver metro area. So this one in Morrison, you could head right up C470 and take I-70 out and up to the airport. Again, about a 55 minute drive from here. Or you can go down this way, C470, and all the way up to the airport there. Same distance, you're probably looking at same distance either direction. So there's our airport there. Downtown Denver is right here. So it sits right at this kind of curve in the highway here. So this one in Sloan's Lake, very close to downtown Denver. These ones here, the one in Lone Tree, you're going to go right up I-25. You're probably 25 minutes away. Highlands Ranch, probably 30 minutes away. You can take a different route and take Santa Fe all the way up. And then the one out in Morrison, you're probably 25 minutes away from downtown Denver as well. If you were working in the Denver Tech Center, that's right about here on the map. Let's see if I can still draw Denver Tech Center, and I didn't zoom in, but it's going to be right about there. The Denver Tech Center is a big area where there's international businesses there. There's national businesses there, lots of companies and corporations, and lots of people work in the Denver Tech Center. So these ones definitely, Lone Tree, Highlands Ranch, can get to the Tech Center in about 15-20 minutes. Sloan's Lake, you're going to make your way through Denver to get there. It's probably going to be a little bit of a longer drive. And then obviously Morrison, you would probably take 285 all the way out. You're looking at maybe a 30-minute drive from the property in Willow Springs in Morrison. The other things to note here in Denver, so to get up to the mountains, you would take these highway here up to I-70, and you're going to go up through the mountains up that way. Now the mountain towns, your ski resorts such as Breckenridge, Keystone, Vail, those areas, you're looking at about an 1.5 to 2 hour drive, again, depending on day and depending on traffic. If you're going up on a Friday on a really great ski weekend and coming home on Sunday, you can expect to sit in longer traffic than 2 hours probably. So depending on when you go, 1.5 to 2 hours with no traffic is what'll get you up to those world-class ski areas. The other things to note, again, downtown Denver right here, here's where all of our professional sporting teams take place. We do have one venue that sits a little farther out for lacrosse and soccer, but most of them are right here in Denver. We also have Chatfield State Park, which is down here, really big lake that you can take motorized boats on. Over here is Cherry Creek State Park, also a place that you can take motorized boats on. And both of these state parks have the hiking, the biking, you can mountain bike, you can road bike, walking. They've got overnight camping spots there. You can motorized boats or non-motorized boats. I believe they both have horseback riding stables, archery, tons of stuff to do at either one of those two state parks there. For these properties here, shopping real close to the Sloan Tree, it sits right next to this property, right about here. There is Park Meadows Mall. So if you need any of your mall shopping, there's a big mall here. Over here in Morrison, you're probably going either to Park Meadows Mall here or in Golden. In this area here, there's an outlet mall. You might hit that up for shopping. in all of these, they're all located in city areas. And so you're going to have your Walmarts and your Targets and your restaurants, and some of them are going to be closer to a downtown area where restaurants and bars and things like that are taking place. So that kind of gives you an idea of where these properties are located on the map, listed in the $1 to $1.1 million range. I'll do another video to sort of show you this side of town and what your money buys out on this side of town as well. I hope this information was helpful to you. I get asked all the time, what does $500,000 buy in the Denver metro area? What does $1 million buy? So I have done a previous video on what does $500,000 buy, and I'm going to link it right above here so you can check that one out also. But hopefully this gave you an idea of housing, our housing market as of May 2023. What does your money buy in the different parts of town? Today's properties were all on the west or the south side of town. I'll do another one that's on the east side of town so you can compare how much does your money buy in different areas of town. And if you found this information valuable, would you do me a favor and hit that like button? I love to see what people are interested in, but more importantly, I want to make content and videos that is useful and valuable to you. And then 2, please hit that subscribe button if you want to know or be notified when I post other videos. Every Tuesday, I post a video about living in the Denver metro area, and every other Friday, I post a new construction home tour. So hit that subscribe button if you want to be notified when those videos go live as well. And I think that's all I have for you for now. All my contact information is going to be below in the details section or the comments below. Please reach out if I can be a resource and help you in any way. I would love nothing more than to do that. So until next time, I will see you on the next video.